Lesson 16. Problem-solving strategies. Overview. In the domain of advertising, much like in any other field, there are ups and downs. This lecture will explore the diverse challenges that commonly emerge and elaborate on strategies for addressing them. Moreover, it will illuminate the procedures for navigating through such situations. Additionally, persuasive advertising strategies will be expounded upon. Problem-solving strategies. Procedure to handle problems. Where do you start? Compile readily available facts. Identify the affected or involved audience. Determine if additional research is necessary to define and assess the scope of problems. Where do you go from here? Formulate a hypothesis, gather facts to test the hypothesis, and revise if the hypothesis is disproved. Elements to consider in this planning. A. What is the objective of this effort? B. What do you aim to accomplish? C. What image of the company do you want to project? D. Which audiences are targets and why? Who are other audiences whose opinions matter? What message do you have for each audience? What media can you use to convey these messages? What response do you seek from each audience? What budget can you allocate for this, regular allocated budget or a special allocation? What is the optimal timing for action? Review potential problems or obstacles and devise contingency plans. Establish monitoring systems to gauge progress. How are you doing? Evaluation. Once it's all over, how to know what happened? Plan for evaluation. Assess all aspects. 1. Impact. Informational, attitudinal, and behavioral. 1. Output. Media efforts and results. Communicate the results. In brief. Identify the central core of difficulty. List audiences involved in the problem. Determine the problem's potential harm to the organization. Enumerate related difficulties to be considered. Explore alternatives. Determine the desired objectives. Consider how the solution fits into long-range plans shaped by the mission. What are the immediate plans? How do these align with long-range plans? Short-term solutions that contradict long-range objectives and the mission statement are misguided. Do not pursue them, start over. Some barriers. Lack of information. Effects of the perspective on the problem. Limitations faced, including restrictions on available choices. Personal limitations or those imposed by management. Challenges associated with upsetting the organization's equilibrium. Persuasive advertisement strategy. Media orientation. What to tell, whom to tell, how to tell. Selection of media is critical. Must be credible, e.g., television, a highly credible source with widespread penetration. Message orientation. The message must be evaluated. Effective persuasive appeals must blend rational and emotional elements. To be persuasive, a message must offer value for money to the target public. Must be compatible with motives of that audience. 8 principles apply to consumer behavior. 1. Unpleasant appeals can be learned as readily as pleasant ones. 2. Appeals made over time are more effective. 3. Unique messages are better remembered. 4. It is easier to recognize an appeal than to recall it. 5. Knowledge of results increases learning of a message. 6. Repetition is more effective when related to satisfaction. 7. Messages are easier to learn when they do not interfere with earlier habits. 8. Learning a new pattern of behavior can interfere with remembering something else.